Moving right along, bankroll save, been talking about this. Best divs in the DApp space right now. When you deposit on save, no fees in, no fees out, and it mines Banker, which is a store of value on the bankroll network.
Cryptoslo, cryptocurrency news and investing.
Cryptoslo with more crypto gains. What's going on, guys? How you doing? Hopefully all's well. It's Saturday and crypto is popping, so let's get right into it. Talk of the town today is Ethereum with this nice breakout. We popped up to about, what was it, 195-ish, and we're trading along sideways. Now, I talked about this in my video last week that Ethereum was poised for a nice breakout, and with Ethereum 2.0 and staking coming, things are looking pretty positive for ETH right now. Looking at the 1334, we had that crossover on the 1 month and it's hopping along like a rock. 3 month crossover was confirmed. 6 month crossover is about to happen. Now, as I always talk, these crossovers show a lot more strength when we are on a higher time frame. So a 6 month crossover with some positive divergence, and the MACD is looking solid. Let's look at the RSI. Yeah, RSI is kind of in the middle. Lately, that's really not been the greatest indicator. It doesn't really help you too much with the trading, but one thing's for certain, Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin right now. Looking at this major point of resistance just below the 200 mark, what we really need is a close tomorrow above this, and if we get above this, well, let me tell you, we're going to see some nice things happening. I think we could see a nice breakout into the 200s. You know, definitely looking really good. So hodl those ETH, keep them on point. And remember, we have staking coming possibly in July. Bitcoin was fighting for that 7,500, trying to overcome that big candle at 8,000. So that really is the big point. Once again, tomorrow 8 o'clock Eastern time is, are we going to close above the 7,500 so that we can blast off into that next level? I tell you, man, it'd just be so nice when we're back in the 10K region, which honestly does not look that far away. If you're looking at the all schedule, we're seeing a lot of green, a lot of solid power, but who knows what can happen on Sunday night. It's all up in the air. Moving right along, bankroll save, been talking about this. Best divs in the DApp space right now. When you deposit on save, no fees in, no fees out, and it mines Banker, which is a store of value on the bankroll network. I'm currently earning about 685 Banker a day, which is about 2,500 TRX at the current price. It was about 6,845 mined, so let's see, 6,845. So I've made about 20,000 TRX in very short period of time. Now, if you've been following along, there's been some liquidity drops where custody is being spread at a low price. The reason this is happening is we're preparing for the launch of the swap. What is swap? Why is it important to the network? Well, it's important to the network so that we can control, you know, basically we want to control and move those transactions of Banker onto the network so we can capture that value and store that value on the network. So from a market cap standpoint, Bankroll's sitting at about, let's see where we're sitting right now, almost $2 million. That doesn't include the network activity. Obviously, that's just raw assets and hard TRX and Banker. So that's pretty awesome. I did stock up in preparation for the swap launch, and let's see, I've got 31,000. Banker sitting in the depot right now, chilling, just waiting for swap to come out. So what's going to happen when swap comes out? Well, what will happen is you'll have to provide equal parts of TRX and Banker to be a swap provider. Now you're like, well, why would I want to become a swap provider? Well, it has many advantages. You're basically going to catch the transactional fees of all the volume of Banker, and that's paid out to the providers. So you want to have a nice stack of Banker. I know a lot of people were worried about the price, but I can only trust that Bank Teller knows what he's doing, and he's setting this up for success. Now, what you don't want to do when you set up a DEX is start with the price too high, because then it creates a gap. There's not much of a wall of liquidity to protect the price, and then it can become crashing down. So it almost appears that the price is being intentionally pushed down through sell pressure, so that it can be built back up even stronger. Because remember, as that Banker and TRX gets frozen into liquidity, that further supports the price. So it's a good thing moving forward. Looking at the market on my 3D map, boom. Let's see if there's anything interesting going on. Like Litecoin price, nothing with Ethereum reaching $250. You know, nothing too big. Obviously, like I said, the big news tonight is the Ethereum, and are we going to hold these prices and pop up moving forward into the week? We won't know until Sunday night when things start to happen. Well, yeah, so yeah, that's about it for tonight. Just a short update. I will have some more updates on Bankroll and possibly a peek at the UI in an upcoming video. I'm sure that it's supposed to be launching soon from what I hear, so we'll all stand by for that. As always, if you like this video, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys being part of the Cryptoslo community, and as always, this is Cryptoslo. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.